Hello and welcome to our video tutorial on creating databases using your ERD. So this ERD should look familiar to you. This is from Unit 7. Once I have graded your Unit 7 ERD, if anything was different than this ERD, I sent you an example back so that you could update yours, because what we're going to do is create tables in a database that's created for you using the ERD. So I'm going to show you that table in a moment. I have mine. You'll recognize the CSS data O underscore class. That's the one we've been using all along. There's also another database out there called CSS data O underscore your username. And it's your full username. And we'll see how we need to access that in a minute. But here's mine. I'm going to open it up and you'll see that there's no tables. I'll even refresh and it's fetching tables and it's empty. There's nothing there. I want to create those tables based on my ERD. This is how I've decided I want my database to look, so I should use it to build my databases for me. MySQL Workbench can do that. So once you've made any changes necessary to your ERD, you go up to Database, Forward Engineer, and you're going to be presented with the following screen. What's really important here is this data default schema. You need to change class to your username. And that's your full username, like the one used in your email. Don't change the username, the host, the username, password, or anything like that. You're only changing default schema. Then you click Next. And you have a whole bunch of options. Just leave it as is. Click Next. Now you have to enter in your password to the database. It's the one you've been using all along. Once you enter that and MySQL is happy, the back and next buttons will not be grayed out. Only have Export MySQL Table Objects checked. 5 objects, 5 selected. Everything else is unchecked. Click Next. This is now what we will see for our schema. This is what MySQL is actually going to run and build. You want to make sure, this is really important, that this says CSS data O underscore your username, your full username. Otherwise it won't find the table it's supposed to use. Once that's done, click Next, and MySQL Workbench will do the work of building the tables. It's going to connect. It may or may not ask you for your password again. In my case, this says Forward Engineer finished successfully. I can show logs if I want to of what was done. I can close that. And now I can go back over to my database, and you'll see it still shows empty, but I'm going to refresh. And when I do that, I now have my 5 tables. And that's the process that we go through to have our ERD actually build our tables for us.